Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
After a dry Saturday, the forewarned weather team tracking another round of snow headed to Metro Detroit. So it seems like we catch a break, but not for very long. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pamela Osborne.
And I'm Will Jones. Forewarned meteorologist Brian Sherman joins us now. And Brian, the winter weather just won't go away.
No, Will and Pamela, it won't. After a nice break today where we had sunshine for majority of the day, the clouds have filled in and expect snow to move in overnight tonight and into the end of the weekend on Sunday. Exact Track 4D radar, clean sweep tonight across all of southeastern Michigan. Enjoy the dry weather while it lasts before that snow moves in overnight tonight. Tower cam over downtown Detroit. That cloud cover is filled in within the past couple hours. Most everyone at or below that 32-degree freezing mark. 30 right now here in Detroit. Same over in Ann Arbor. 31 right now as you're working over into Howell, and 32 checking in with us over in Adrian. The snow heading our way across Lake Michigan, but also starting to come in in our southwestern zones and the southwestern portion of the state. Kalamazoo heading toward Coldwater. Expect this to fill in as we head throughout the overnight hours tonight with snow showers in the forecast tomorrow. We're into the 20s early, but heading for the mid-30s by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon. But that snow sticks around into early next week as well. I'll detail out how long this snow is going to stick around and a warm-up that's on the way. Your full forewarned forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Now's also a good time to download that forewarned weather app. Exact Track 4D, Future Track, and weather alerts in the palm of your hand. You can find it in your favorite app store. Just search WDIV.
All right, thanks, Brian. Our other top story, a children's book event featuring drag queens sparked protests today in Royal Oak.
That's right. Hundreds of people showed up in support of the event. Jacqueline Francis is live tonight with how this demonstration is part of a larger conversation happening nationwide. Jacqueline?
That's right. Today's protest was about more than a children's event happening at this bookstore in Royal Oak. It was also in response to drag culture coming under fire nationwide, with a number of states passing legislation to ban or restrict drag performances. In downtown Royal Oak Saturday, rainbow colors and loud voices filled the streets. At the heart of it all, Sidetrack Bookshop was hosting a drag queen storybook hour for kids.
We have created a bit of a kerfluffle because there are a lot of people in the world apparently who don't know what drag queen storytime is. But drag queen storytime is a celebration of being your true self.
Hundreds of LGBTQ supporters came out in response to a small group of out-of-town protesters condemning the event.
We are against this. Drag queens do not have the right to sexually groom kids.
Are your children in there?
The crowd wasn't having it.
I came out here today because it feels silly that some people don't want us to literally be like party clowns or like Chuck E. Cheese. All we're doing is like getting dressed up and entertaining children. It is the exact same thing, and for people to have hate against that is just really silly to me.
The show of support comes as anti-drag legislation is being passed and considered by lawmakers across the country. In Tennessee, the governor signed a bill into law that criminalizes some drag performances. States like Idaho, Kentucky, North Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, and Utah are considering similar bans. And in Arkansas, the governor signed a bill restricting adult-oriented performances. As far as we know, there's no legislation happening here in Michigan to enact such bans, but the LGBTQ community still felt it was important to come out and have their voices heard in light of what's happening in other states. Reporting live in Royal Oak, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you.
2 Michigan State troopers are recovering tonight after a shooting on Detroit's west side. We're told 1 trooper is still in the hospital after surgery. A sergeant has been treated and released. It happened yesterday near West Outer Drive and Evergreen Road. MSP was serving a search warrant when police say the suspect at the home became violent and fired shots, hitting 2 troopers. The suspect surrendered himself to police.
Over on Detroit's east side, Warren police worked together with state troopers to make an arrest. It happened last night as officers tried to find a driver who took off from a traffic stop. A state police helicopter tracked the suspects from westbound I-696 to southbound I-75. Troopers on the ground then pulled over on eastbound side of the Davison Freeway. Police say the 2 suspects ran from the car but were later found and arrested. Also on the east side of Detroit, police are investigating a shooting that happened around 1:30 this afternoon on East Outer Drive, right near Van Dyke. Police say 1 man was shot. His condition is unknown at this time. We're also told that police do not know the circumstances surrounding the shooting, but they continue to investigate.
In health news, a groundbreaking new study out today could mean a major shift in how prostate cancer is treated. Researchers found that men with localized prostate cancer who underwent active monitoring had the same survival rates as those that opted for radiotherapy or surgery. 97% survived 15 years after being diagnosed. The findings do not apply to men who have prostate cancers considered high risk and high grade. Those still need urgent treatment. Prostate cancer is the leading form of cancer among men. Are you ready for this?
Well, we have no choice, do we?
Get ready to spring forward this weekend. Daylight saving time begins tomorrow.
And it actually starts at about 2 a.m., so make sure you set your clocks forward by an hour. And there's one more thing that you need to remember about this change that could actually save your life. Our Victor Williams has more on that for us tonight.
Well, it's that time of the year that everyone dreads having to lose an hour of sleep, but another biannual change that people tend to forget about will make sure you don't lose your life.
Doesn't bother me at all. I'm retired.
I don't like the time change though. It throws my body off, throw off my schedule.
Love it or hate it, daylight saving time isn't going anywhere, but just as frequently as you adjust the clocks is the same way you should swap out the batteries in your smoke detector.
That makes sense.
Detroit Fire Chief James Harris says it's absolutely crucial.
That smoke alarm, that piercing noise, it'll wake you up, it'll stop you in your tracks, and it'll let you know to get low and go and get out.
It's a good way to make for sure you're safe, but it's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it is.
Chief Harris says getting one in the city of Detroit is one of the easiest things possible.
You can come down to headquarters. That's 1301 3rd Street on the 3rd floor, Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 p.m. Come down. If you're a Detroit resident, you get free smoke alarms.
But don't forget about the carbon monoxide detectors as well. They can easily save lives thanks to their alerting power.
3 beeps, it's really telling you something. It's telling you get out now.
And once again, the Detroit Fire Department is giving out these smoke alarms free of charge. They'll even install it for you if you need the help. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Good information there. Still much more to come here on Local 4 News at 11.
Here's Megan Woods.
Canterbury Village is celebrating St. Patrick's Day a little early, and tonight we show you how families are finding more than just lucky coins.